All right, folks, getting set to go here with our press conference for the USF 2000 drivers. Our second race of 3 here we're having this weekend, and it was a lot less eventful than our first one. We had a lot of incidents on the opening lap. This time the drivers playing nice and going racing a little later on in the day. There was some great battles. Of course, the driver we're going to start with in the national class, probably the best battle on the racetrack the whole time. Henrik Fjørstad, congratulations, a great run for you. Really able to hold off R.C. Enerson the whole time. And that's, you guys have been kind of the guys going back and forth all year. He was all over you this time, but the car, as you said, was pretty quick. Talk about your race a little bit, the battle you had with R.C.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I had a very good race. The start was very good, and I managed to pass R.C. very quickly. And I was able to just hold him behind me all the time, and he was putting a lot of pressure on me. He was on the inside of me a lot of times, but I was able to brake later than him, and yeah.
A little bit of an issue, obviously, in the opening race. You had some trouble, car damage. Were you thinking about that the first lap, that you had some damage in the car? Was there anything else, any residual problems, or were you confident in the car was going to be perfect out of the box?
I was pretty confident the whole race. I didn't think about that at all, so it was pretty good, yeah.
Well done. Looking forward to your next race. What do you think about tomorrow morning? Do you feel like you have a great car? You can make even maybe a little bit better tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be very good tomorrow, so we'll see.
Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's move over here to the driver in the third spot today, Spencer Pigot. If you want to grab your mic and turn it on from there, we'll get good to go. Trouble, obviously, in the first race, penalty for blocking. Having to come back in this one, able to start third, and obviously a good race for you back under the podium. That's solid. You put a lot of pressure on Scott Anderson for a while there. You were turning times we thought you might have been able to even catch up to the leader. Not quite enough, but tell us about your race. Did the car step up and then fall on its face a little bit, or was it kind of consistent?
Yeah, the car was definitely a little bit better towards the first half of the race, and yeah, like you said, I was gaining a little bit on the guys. I got held up a little bit at the beginning of the race, dicing with Matt DeLeo behind me for third spot. So after that, I just tried to put my head down and catch him up, and you know, we started to, and then yeah, just little stuff with the car that I think we can improve on for tomorrow. To hopefully be able to fight for the win.
Any possibility the track itself caught you guys out at all, or did you guys have a pretty good setup knowing the track was going to change because of the rubber laid down by the American Le Mans drivers and, of course, the different temperature than this morning?
Yeah, we definitely knew it was going to be different, but you know, it's kind of unpredictable what it's going to be like. For the first time, it's been this hot, and the first time running right after American Le Mans, so you know, it's quite difficult to predict, but I think we did our best. Moving
forward to tomorrow, starting on the front row, second quickest time. Knowing what's happened and now that you've lost the point lead, is there a different change? If you split a switch in your head, are you going to be more aggressive, or has it been the same methodical workload all weekend long and all year long?
Yeah, I think it's just going to be the same as all year long. Just try and be aggressive, get the lead early, and you know, hopefully these guys will start fighting behind me and I can get a little gap.
Congratulations on third. Well done.
Thanks.
All right, over to Scott Anderson right now. Scott, it's been a great weekend for you already, coming off that victory at Mid-Ohio, a podium obviously this morning, and back again here today. Now, I didn't get a chance to talk to you on the podium, but I heard that you had a bit of a moment early in the race, maybe lap 1 or lap 2, coming in, I think, turn 6. You were pretty much sideways. Tell us about that a bit.
Yeah, I just dropped a wheel on the entry. You're kind of coming over that hill.
Yep.
The car kind of caught and jerked sideways, so it was a little sketchy, but it didn't really slow me down too much.
Nobody went around you at all at that point? You were able to keep the momentum up?
Yeah, that was fine.
Throughout the race itself, talk about when your car came in. Obviously, you said the car got quicker near the end of the race. Of course, in the opening round, kind of the same, or did you guys change it around a bit so it would come in maybe a little bit earlier?
Yeah, I mean, we made some small changes that I think helped a little bit, helped it come in a little bit quicker. You know, but yeah, I think it was like the same for everybody, where the car kind of, you know, it good early on and then sort of fell off pretty quick. But you know, like mid-race, we were turning some really quick laps, and I was pushing really hard. And I don't know if the pushing was contributing to, you know, the tires going off or what, but yeah, for sure the car was really awesome mid-race.
You scored a victory at Mid-Ohio. Did you come in here with a different feel? Did you just feel a little more comfortable, a little more confident, maybe in both yourself, the team, everything? You're obviously hitting your stride right now. You know, you came in and were quick in the practice sessions, test sessions, and you've been, you know, we've been talking about you all weekend long. Let's put it that way. Are you feeling a little different than after that win at Mid-Ohio?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that win at Mid-Ohio, I think just between me and the team, you know, now we know we can all do it, and it's, you know, we have the speed now. So, you know, now we kind of have to work a little bit harder to be, you know, at the top more often. But yeah, I think right now we're in a good spot.
Congratulations on second place today. Well done.
Thanks.
All right, one more guy to talk to, Matthew Broughton, the young American pilot. Well done for you. Congratulations, 2 for 2 here today, third win of the year. You got a big smile on your face. Everything's working right now. Congratulations. And talk about your race. Able to get out front. Obviously, when you get out front with nobody chasing on you, it's nice to be out there.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot tougher than last race. I mean, just still had the same game plan as last race, get out in front and use, my speed in the first couple of laps to get that gap. And but yeah, it was definitely a lot tougher. I mean, Scott was putting the pressure on mid-race. I mean, he really came on, and I could see him catching in the mirrors, and it started to get a bit hairy there for me. I mean, I was thinking, team came over the radio and said, it's halfway through, and he's catching me, and I was getting a bit worried there, and I thought it was going to be a big fight at the end. And but I think we all the cars out there and the tires just hit a wall, and we all got to the same stage, and we just started sliding around a little bit on the really hot track, and it just started to get a little bit greasy there. And our car wasn't too bad in the end. I mean, we were sure we could make it a little bit better for next race, but yeah, it was great. I mean, stay out front and get the win was fantastic.
Did you go to work on the sway bars at all near the end? They were catching up to you in the middle, but near the end of the race, you were able to stay pretty much around the flats. The other guys were falling back a couple tenths of a second. Were you adjusting the car inside the cockpit to try to work with those greasy conditions?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at the start of the race, I went a little bit harder, and then in the end, I ended up going full soft. I mean, I wish there was more adjustment inside the cockpit so I could, just make it that a little bit extra better to, be a little bit quicker at the end of the race. But yeah, I mean, we made changes halfway through the race, and it seemed to end, we seemed to end well, so it was good.
Have you raced another step towards the championship? Are you feeling like a little bit better now? Another win, a little more gap in the championship right now, or do you realize the guys behind you are still nipping at your heels?
I know they're still close. I mean, I don't really think about the championship too much. I just try and think about the race and just winning. I guess. I mean, the more races I win, the better chance I'm going to have in the championship. So that's basically what I'm aiming for at the moment. So far, it's been really good this weekend.
Matthew, congratulations. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.